Hello guys, good evening. Welcome back. Welcome back, guys. We have in our midst a friend and someone I really respect a lot. Okay, so he has his own YouTube channel as well, um, called Transformation Hour Outreach, where he dedicates in elevating and like speaking much um, about spirituality,
The word of
the word
God
of God, and then
to
trust
counsel people.
counseling and all that. So, and it's been a long time. I've been trying my best to bring him to join us live session. Well, you know how it is, busy, and then I'm really honored to have him in our midst this evening. Welcome, BJ.
Um, Thank you for inviting me here
Okay,
to talk to people of God.
yeah, great. So, the topic, if you look at the on the screen, you can see what we're discussing this evening. All right, I think it's a long. I'm talking about a long topic. It can depends on how you want to say it. Okay, why do single mothers put a high price on themselves? Okay, so why do you single mothers put a high price on themselves? You can say the single mothers price tag. Okay, we've talked about a lot about single mothers. We discussed a lot about single mothers on this channel. All right, so this evening we have to talk about this topic. Is very topic that many people avoid. A lot of people they don't want to even touch it. You understand? So because if you look at the society how it goes, especially here in the West, okay, the single parents raising a child on their own is not easy. It's a most challenging job. Even having when you have two parents is a most challenging job. But to be honest, growing the way the single parents they like carry themselves and the way they the way they I don't know how to explain it. Understand? Most of them, when it comes to emotional, some of them they believe they are not available. You understand? So they because of that, you see that this question they label the insensitive, or if you try to attack them, or if you want to try to talk to them, or try to have a conversation with them, or maybe you want to I don't know how to put it together. They will call you misogynist. They will try to label you misogynist, that you are someone that hate women,
Mm.
that you don't like women and all that. So, and then movement, they started their own movement, women movement, to talk about um, empowering movement.
Mhm.
Do you understand? So, over the decades, they have that massive push where they want to celebrate mothers, single mothers, and all that, especially here in the UK. So there was a time that if you're a woman, if you have a child, government will just make sure that they give you house, they
Mm.
support you, they give money for the kids and everything. They weren't even talking about the father of the child. So once you're a woman and you have a child, you're 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 fine. They will just take care of you and all that. So because of that, you see that many of them, the way that they carry themselves, they have that entitlement. I get what I'm saying.
Mm.
So if the man is not there, it's not their problem because they're covered. I get to mean some. But when you try to discuss that with them, i- the same society will still label you misogynist. You understand? So that's what's going on. And then when it comes to dating as well, the same thing. They will give you their own timetable, what you have to do. You understand? What I'm trying to say is that they have that obligations of what the kind of men they want to date. They have a target of the kind of men they want to date. But have it in mind that these people they already have kids already. Do you understand what I mean? They
Yeah,
have
I
kids
understand.
already. They're single mothers and all that.
Mhm.
They have their own kids. So
Yeah.
you are a single man or something like maybe even if you have kids before, but you want to date them, they will still have that entitlement. They will tell like give you their own timetable or give you their own obligations, things that you have to do in order to like to date them. You understand? So all of these things is something that many guys are seeing and all that. Some of them will say that, yeah, this woman, the price tag, the level what they carry themselves or the level what they take themselves and all that is quite difficult for some men
Mm-hmm.
to sustain, quite difficult for some men to like, put themselves in that shoe
Yeah,
to like, get to the kind of level
they
or the
can.
kind of standard some of them single mothers they're looking for. You get what I'm saying? So, and we look at it, and that's what we'll try to discuss it this evening.
Okay.
Why is it that they put in a price tag on themselves?
Um, if we look at it,
Mm,
this question that why do single mothers put
mm,
high price on themselves is a very difficult question
yeah.
and a very good topic to discuss
Mm,
about. Being a single mother does not mean that they don't have their value.
mhm,
Most of the guys believe being a single mothers, they believe they are type of woman that they've lost their value,
mm,
they've lost their dignity.
mhm,
No,
mhm,
that is misconception.
yeah.
You understand? Being a single mother
Mm,
is not a place or position they want to find themselves.
mm,
You understand? But challenges of life
yeah.
made them to
To be
be in that
that
position
position.
in which they themselves,
Mm,
if you ask them to explain it, they could not
yeah.
explain it.
Mm,
You understand? And being a single mother, why they put high standard, high price on themselves
mm,
because they need a man, they have a child, you understand, that they
mm,
wants to cater for.
okay.
You understand? They
Mm,
just don't want to play a game.
mhm,
They have a child
mm,
and they have their job.
okay.
And you said something earlier on that for two people to look after
A
a
child.
child is
Mm, it's
very
difficult.
difficult, not to
Yeah.
talk about one
One person.
person
Yeah.
carrying all the load.
Hmm.
You understand? They just don't want to play any game.
Okay.
They don't want any man that will just come into their life,
Mm,
use and dumb them
mm,
from their previous experience that they've had with the
mm,
previous men, with various men.
mm,
That's why they carry themselves
mm,
high
mm,
because they believe that men will say, oh, they've got children. They are not, they are no more single anymore. I mean,
mm,
they've got children.
mm.
They are no more young ladies.
Yeah.
They want to disvalue them because of their life pattern.
Mm,
They carry themselves high because they don't need any man that will play with them
yeah.
and put them in a rubbish or in a garbage bag.
Hmm.
And I've got various reasons for this
Okay.
because they have more at stake.
Okay.
If you ask me that, what did I mean by more at stake?
Mm.
They are different from single ladies that does not have child, that
Yet.
does not have any responsibility.
Okay, so because if you look at the single parents, single ladies, they
Yeah.
have options. They can like express themselves anyhow they
Mhm.
want. So them people, they already like I hate using that word. They have already have a baggage. What I mean by baggage, they have someone a responsibility already in
Mhm.
their hands, which is their kids.
Yeah.
Where they okay, so I understand what you got.
Because they have their kids
Mm,
to look after
mm,
and they need a role model
mm.
that the child will imitate.
Okay.
You understand? They just
Mm,
don't want to play any game.
okay.
The time that they will use to play all those games,
Mm,
they will rather use it on a devoted man,
okay.
that will spend time with them, that will know their problem, and that will be there to support them.
Mm,
You understand? The second one is they have grown from previous experience.
okay.
In their previous relationship, they
Mm,
faced many challenges that made them to grow
mm.
in a short time.
In a short time. Okay, I understand. Okay, all right. We guys listen. If you're joining us, like I explained at the beginning, we have someone in our midst, and then we like we normally do here. Okay, is a phone in section that we normally do.
Okay.
So if you have any question, you can put on the comment section, or you can call the number that is on the screen now. So it's a WhatsApp number. You call the number to join the program. Understand? So line is open at the moment. You can put on the comment section here. Live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook as well. At the same time, you have any question, just put it here. We're going to answer your question. If you want to call, the number is there, +447449823876. That is the number to call. Okay, that is the number to call. Okay, all right, BJ. We are discussing single mother's price tag. You already like you highlighted the reasons why some of the single mothers they behave the way they behave.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're now talking about them. Any man that they want to come into their life will be someone that is going to be a role model
A role model, yeah.
for their children, isn't it? For their son or for their daughter or something like that. That means the man has to be of a certain standard that the woman have to put. You understand what I mean? Because role models, it depends on the kind of role models you're looking for.
Mhm.
You understand? So if a man is coming to her life, that means she will be the one that will determine the kind of person or the kind of role model the person has to be for the child, the son or the daughter. You understand? So I understand that. But why is it that it's difficult for them to choose this kind of
The main reason why it's difficult for them to choose, like I said earlier on,
mm,
from their previous
relation?
experience and the challenges of life
Mm,
that they've come across. You understand? So any man that comes to them, they will believe he is a player.
hmm.
You understand? When we are talking about a role model that you mentioned now,
Yes.
it doesn't mean that the person should have huge money in his bank account.
Okay.
You understand?
Mm,
It doesn't mean that the person should have a lot of property,
okay.
but it's not all of them.
Mm,
Why some have negative sense about it, selfish interest, not all the single mothers.
mm,
You understand? Not all of them.
hmm.
But some of them have what? They are so selfish
Okay.
that they believe that you must have a property,
Mm,
you must have a car, you must
mm,
be a director, you must be
mm,
this. Some those are the negative type.
okay.
You understand? All fingers are not
There you
equal.
go.
We can't compare everyone to be the same.
Hmm.
We can't put them in the same bag.
Category. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
understand?
Hmm.
Some
Mm,
of them just need a responsible man,
hmm.
a good role model that
Hmm.
can listen to them, that can support their need,
Hmm.
that they can reason together.
Mm,
You understand? Why some, majority carry the vote
mm,
when they are doing a survey now.
hmm.
Why those bad ones
Mm,
that are looking for someone? Because I've come across in my counseling, I have some single parents that I used to counsel. I'm talking about the bad hex now.
mm,
They'll say, if you can't carry my load, if you can't do this, I won't accept you.
mm.
If you want to marry me, you must have this, you must have that. That is negative
So
misconception.
those kind of people are the ones that set high standard.
Those are the ones that set high standard,
Okay.
but it's not all of them.
Oh, okay. So there's when they state high standard, and then if the high standard is something that them to themselves they cannot even get to that high standard themselves, they can even reach the half of it, and then they are looking for someone, a man, that can get to that level of I don't know, achievement or whatever,
Mhm.
cars, houses, and all that, everything that's they're looking for. While in their past previous relationship, the men they are dating were not, maybe some of them were not even up to that standard.
Mhm.
You understand? But they're setting it for someone that wants to come into their life, and which is a difficult stuff. Okay, so I think we have just 1 minute to have a call. Hello, hello, good evening. Hello.
Hello,
Yeah, hello. Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
can
Yeah,
you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, welcome.
Revolution.
Okay, go on then.
On re- on your recent topic,
Mm-hmm.
single mothers, price tag.
Mm-hmm.
To me, you have classes of. Can you hear me?
Just go on. I think you can just
How
lower the background. We can still hear the background this thing echo on your phone. Lower that, or we can hear you. Just go on. Yeah,
okay, can you hear me?
yeah, go on. Yeah, go on.
So what I'm saying is this, there are some class of women. You have classes of women. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Go on.
Hello?
Go on. We can hear
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
So, those class ladies, you have classic ladies,
Mm.
So the reason why, to me, the reason why they price themselves high or tag themselves high, one, they pass through a lot. Some of them, you may see some that heartbreaking.
Yes.
Mm.
A guy pregnanted them. Can you hear me?
Yo,
Yes.
go on.
Yes.
Go on. We can
And
hear.
in the long run,
Mm.
the guy will deny his responsibilities.
Mhm.
Some of them will now when the child.
Alone. Okay.
Understand?
Mhm.
You see that for the man not to come back child, you see them placing themselves on a higher esteem
Mm.
that you will not even come closer,
Okay.
talk less of coming to claim or do anything.
Mm.
Understand?
Mhm.
And another one, there was a case I know, a lady,
Okay.
she's a working class lady. She earned very well. She worked in a federal parastatal. They pay the person very well, but
Mm.
to age
Mhm.
is on her.
Okay.
She's in old 50s. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go on. Go on. We're listening.
So, and she has all it takes, but maybe she doesn't have any suitor or anything. I don't know, but what she did, she went and get even to court. The man now signed. The man pregnanted her, and she got a son. The lady now, the man can come back to claim that child. She placed herself on a high estimate that even men, none of them can even come closer or to claim the child. Understand?
Mm.
So you see that many of them, the reason why they do so, the reason why they do that is maybe based on their experiences, or you see them heartbreaking. Some of them, they meet Casanovas. On the long run, they pregnanted them, they will deny their responsibility. Some of them will now train and do those things. You see that why they place, they want a man that even if you are coming to them, you will see that class and you know how to package yourself, because you not come to be a pest, or you come and rather you now do it in a way that you, due to what you are seeing, you're going to bring more
Mm.
because of the class they
Oh.
place themselves.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know whether I'm making sense.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I will listening. Yeah. Yeah. I just round up.
So the low class does not have a choice. You have classes of women.
Mm.
The class does not have a choice. They want a man that they can tangle with, so that to help them train the children or train the child. But you see those class ones that are well to do, they are working. They don't need your money. They don't need any. All they need now, maybe the child may come up, say, Daddy, they are calling me a bastard, or who is my father. They want somebody that they will engage themselves with that child, so that the child can bear or can answer or can be able to say truly, this is my dad or my
Okay.
parent.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I'm making sense.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get
So
it.
see them tagging themselves high so that peradventure anybody that wants to come into their life, you know that where you are going, not a low class person.
Okay.
So that's where what I understand.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your call. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Guys, the line is back now. If you want to call, you can just like call it back, or you can put a comment on the comment section. Okay, you can read them out. Okay, so you understand what he was trying to say.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so and then like what you said earlier, you said that there are classes of single mothers. There are high class mothers, the ones that already like can take care of themselves. Those that maybe they're working or maybe their husband died or something, left a lot of money for them, but they have kids. So those ones that they're comfortable, so they can choose anybody they want. Why there are some of them that they're not, maybe they're not working or something, they're depending on the government and all that. Those ones don't have any choice. So they're looking for a man that can come and take care of them, sustain them, and take care of the kids and all that. So that's those kind of men. Maybe you say that they eh, they can take anyone, trash man or something, and it's like they are attracting the same kind of men, isn't it? The same.
Yeah. If I recall, man,
Mm,
Western world is even good for them, is supporting them.
yeah.
Not like Africa that we come from,
Mm,
that they treat them like trash.
like trash. Yeah.
You understand? Like
Mm,
Western world, is a power given to them.
mhm,
If they notice that you have been single
mhm,
because of your children,
mhm.
they will provide a accommodation,
Accommodation and all that. Yeah.
and other support will be coming in.
Mhm.
You understand?
Yeah.
Is
Go
I
on.
call
Go,
coming.
go on. Go on.
Other support will be coming in.
Mhm.
You know why is it like that?
Yeah.
Because from the history from the past, a lot of ladies, single ladies,
Mm,
single parents, they've
yeah.
committed suicide.
Yeah.
I understand.
Mhm.
And the government, they don't want that to happen again.
Yeah. There.
That's why they brought those
Yeah.
package
Support.
in
Yeah.
order to support them.
Okay.
But most of the ladies that come from our
Africa.
Africa, they now see it as a
A
privilege
privilege. They
to
just take
abuse
advantage
men,
of.
which
Okay.
is
Yeah.
not supposed to be
All
so.
right. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome. I get your call. Good evening. Yeah. Good evening. Yeah.
Yeah, enjoying the talk.
Okay.
I've been enjoying the talk.
Okay.
You guys have been saying a lot of things it has been bothering me.
Yes.
Like you said, single mother, yes,
Okay.
they really need stability, reliability, especially those that have children, you know, financial expectations and self-worth. But I've been thinking what the solutions that can be profiled regards to what I'm about to ask, because what I'm asking is a question.
Okay.
Is it that the past relationship that they had always influence whatever that is being expected in the new one? No matter how the man or the woman, whatever, try to meet up to whatever standard that is being placed, stability of by as in financial stability and and time constraints. Why is it that the past experience always influence the new relationship?
Wow. That's a question.
That's my
That's
question.
all right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Can I come in on that?
Yeah. 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 That's good.
A lot of we women being,
Mm.
not to talk about women alone,
Mm.
we let our past
So
affect our present.
okay.
And once the past is affecting the present,
Mm.
it will affect the future.
The future.
You understand?
Okay.
My advice to that, to everyone, for ladies and men,
Mm.
let the past be the past.
Okay.
The past will always come to haunt the future. I mean, to the present. Is you are in the driver's seat. Don't give it room. Cast it away, because a lot of those women that they've divorced, that they are not with anyone,
Yeah.
they let the past to
Will
affect the
affect the
present, their
present.
new relationship.
Mm.
And we are all different. Men's we are different. Ladies are different.
Mm.
You can't say because Mr. Hay treats you badly,
Mm.
you will now use that negative reaction on Mr. B.
Yeah.
And that is affecting a lot of ladies now.
Yeah. I think yeah, it's a lot because like what you were just saying, if I can just chip in a little bit of something. Eh, most of them, you see that some of the women in their previous relationship, most of them they don't acknowledge their flaws.
Mhm.
they have issues. Once times once there's a breakdown in a relationship and the man is no more there, some of them are hot, they're angry, they're upset. So they will never like acknowledge their own flaws, their own mistakes. Why did this man leave? If you ask yourself, why did this person leave me, or what happened to the previous relationship? So with that, you can know the mistakes or whatever that happened, so that the next person that is coming in, you will know how to manage that person to hold it. But they don't think about that. They don't really like reflect on the flaws. Do you understand? Because you never like address your problem. So another person comes in, you will still like expect that person to be better without knowing maybe it's not that person's fault. It's your own flaws, which you have not addressed. And that is, I think, what is affecting a lot of them. Because you see that if if you're if you didn't check all the bad things, maybe those your characters and or something like that, which maybe because of those things the man left, or because of the characters and all those stuff, you guys have been fighting, all those kind of things. I don't want to like bring out one and say this is the reason. But if you reflect on that and know that maybe I can take 20 or 30% of the fault, what happened in the relationship, then the 70% might be from the man. Then, but that your 30%, you work on that 30% to make sure that once you get a new man, do you understand what I mean?
The
He can
same
look,
thing will not
will
repeat
not have to
itself.
repeat itself again. But once you start blaming that one, that everything it was the man's fault, the next person will come in. You still have that grudges, you still have that pain and everything with long, because you are hurt already. You have not healed.
Mhm.
That man cannot stay. That's what
You know,
I'm trying to say.
you know what happened?
Mm.
Most from my own experience and
Oh,
counseling.
yeah.
You understand? I'm not trying to be judgmental.
No.
Most women, they live on emotion. It's their emotion
Mm.
that leads them, that motivate them.
Mm.
I'm not trying to criticize them. Most women don't love. It's men that love. Either they take it or they leave it.
Mm.
Men are the one that always love. Women live with emotion.
Emotions.
You understand? Men is if a man, if any man or any
Mm.
man see a lady now from the trash,
Mm.
they can
Pick the person up, address the person,
clean,
clean them
do
up and
everything.
everything. Yeah.
Even though the lady fumble or mess up in
Mm.
future,
Yeah.
if the lady comes back many times to
Um,
beg them, they will
mm.
still forgive the lady.
Apologize and yeah.
But for a woman,
Mm.
why I say they live on emotion, you understand? They carry pain. You understand?
Mm.
Is it not in this Shakespeare? I can't remember that quoted that a woman's heart is a deep ocean
Mm.
that you can never see the bottom.
Mm.
You understand? You can't predict any
Can
woman.
predict what they have.
You know,
Okay.
like what you
Mm.
say, assuming they normally reflect on what make them to fall down,
Mm.
they can correct it.
Correct.
But they will never reflect. They will put it on the man.
Mm.
This is a man. This is a
Yep.
man. This is what. For example, if a woman rise up children, you
Mm.
understand,
Mm.
they will start saying, most of them, not all of them,
Yeah.
we need to clarify things.
Some of them would do
You
like, yeah, I
understand? They
understand.
will
Yeah.
start crucifying the man
Criticize them. Yeah.
in front of their children, which is
Mm.
not supposed to be so. The, the quarrel that happened between both of you, the children were not there.
Mm.
Let it be between both of you. Don't bring the children, don't bring the kids in.
Mm.
And if a man raise up any child, you will never see a man
Mm-hmm.
out of maybe, let's say, 100%, 99% will not destroy their wife in front of their children. That's why I say most ladies, they live with emotion.
Yeah.
If they can take emotion out of their
Mm.
character and live in reality,
Mm.
things will work perfect.
That is a problem because what you just saying that if you look at some of them, and because of that, then some of them you see that they have trust issues, they have trauma, they have fear of being hurt. So when you have a fear of someone hurting you, that means you're not going to give the person chance, right? Then your trauma, which you have not addressed. Do you understand what I mean? Then you look at those their trust issue, they will never trust you because already the previous partners they had, They will just see you in the lens of that person's attitude and character, the way the person is behaving. For example, if that person maybe cheated on them and all that, and then you went to work and you're coming back late, you're running late. The only thing they will see is the pattern
Mhm.
without knowing why you're running late. You understand? And then they will count on that, use it that lens, which is not that. And then before long, they will start having the same problem again, the same issues that they're having. Understand? So, well, hello. Yeah.
I have another question again.
Okay.
My question is because where I'm calling from, majority are looking at being a single mother changes someone's standard, add value to
Mm.
someone's life. So they use it as a kind of a threat. It's nothing they will tell the partner, I really want to separate. I need a separation. Just need us to part ways. So my opinion is, or my question is, being a single mother, does it change someone's standard even before the marriage? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
I do. I do understand what you say.
Uh,
So being a
I
be,
really need to know the reason why majority of them are fostering of being a single mother than to be in marriage.
okay. All right then. I think
If
he's in the point.
I like what he said, the
Yeah.
question he asked now.
Yeah.
If we go back to the Bible that we said we
Mm.
follow,
Mm.
you understand?
Yeah.
They say when God created Adam,
Mm.
from the rib of Adam,
Mm.
he made Eve. And what did they call? He called Eve that an
Yeah.
helper.
A helper. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
To help each other,
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
be there for one another,
Yeah.
to cancel each other.
Mm.
Like what he said now, being a single mother, they be putting that if I sing, a lot of them will be saying on social media, I don't need any man.
Mm.
I'm happy the way I am. It's a great lie.
Mm.
I counsel a lot of people in the office because of the job
Mm.
I'm doing.
Mm.
High position, manager, matron, things like that.
Mm.
But they are depressed deep down their heart.
Mm.
You understand? All those talk that they don't need a man is just a
It's just
mere talk.
a cover.
You understand?
Mm.
Just to elevate
Yeah, live for
themselves.
themselves, cover
If you
themselves.
call
Mm.
a lot of them out now,
Mm.
they are really, really depressed. Because the will of God is for a man to
Mm.
be with a woman, for a woman to be with
With a
a
man.
man. We need one another.
Yeah.
You understand? If
Mm.
we don't need one another, God will
Mm.
not create Eve.
Yeah.
You understand? It will only leave Adam
Mm.
in the garden.
Mm.
You understand? But in this our life now, in this our own generation now,
Mm.
you understand? Because they wants to be independent.
Mm.
You understand? That's why they claim 50-50.
Yeah.
They wants to be like a man.
Mm.
You can't be like a man because they believe that we are using our manhood to intimidate them. No, a man will always be a man.
Mm.
They are the one that train us.
Yeah.
Who is our first teacher in life?
It's
Is
the
it not our mothers?
it's the mothers. Yeah, the mothers.
It's
Yeah.
our mothers.
Mm.
You understand? If they are saying any negative things in us, we should ask them,
Yeah.
where did we get that from?
So if a man's attitude and behavior most times is from most at least
A man,
30-40% of
what
it is
I'm
from
trying
their
to
mother.
say,
It's mother from there.
a man will always be a man.
Be a
They
man.
call it ego. It's
Mm.
not ego.
Mm.
It's the spirit that God has deposited to a
Of
man.
a man, yeah.
You understand?
Mm.
That's why Satan could not manipulate a man because of the spirit.
Mm.
God did not give us a spirit to be weak.
Men think critically.
We think.
Yeah, we think critically.
You understand?
Like what I say, women they
They
goes with
have emotion.
emotions.
You
Yeah, okay.
understand?
Mm-hmm.
That's why God has. If you see, like my son now, I remember when he was 5 years old, when the sister would be telling her, do this, do this, we tell them that I'm a man. When he's grown up now.
Mm.
When he was 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
am I the one that imposed that words on him that
No,
he's
no,
a
no. He
man?
knows. He
No,
just knows already.
they are taught.
Mm.
Most of our women,
Mm.
their thought is that we are intimidating them. No,
Mm.
it's some men's are bad.
Yeah.
You understand that they beat their wife. You are not
Mm.
meant to beat your wife. You understand? But if they could take that emotion and let us work together, that is the desire of God. and this life will be sweet and better.
Yeah, that's the desire of God. If they can remove their emotions and then work together with the men, understand? So I don't know. The question was saying that some of them, when they are not married, maybe some women, when they once they have children and any little problem, they will say to you that I don't mind staying alone. I don't care. I can take care of myself and all that. But if you come to the West here, the structure of social, the what they call them, the social listing settings in the West, they already made it easier for everybody to settle in. So if a mother, once you have a child, and then you decided that you are not going to stay together with the man, you understand. So immediately the government will take care of you. And with that, you can see that most of them, they are not afraid of like staying alone. So because they are already covered. Hello, yeah, is there a question? Hello, is it? Yeah, is a question?
To throw more, I want to throw more light on the question the second caller
Okay.
said. Like co-speaker there said, can you hear me?
Yeah, go
Yes,
on.
yes.
Can you hear me?
Go on, we're listening. Yeah, go on, we're listening. Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. Yeah.
Like a co-speaker said that women act on emotion. They are emotionally inclined.
Mm.
I concur with him because, you know, like the caller just said, came from our rib. They are meant to be a help. Their thinking faculty are not the same with our men.
Yeah.
How they reason, how they think,
Mhm.
based on that emotional act, they go by what they see.
Mhm.
You can see a woman, once things is going on, you see her smiling, rapping, going well with you. But once there is a little change, you will not see the real woman in her. She will not, because of how they think. If a man wants to do something now, he will think the good and the bad.
Yes.
What I mean, the negative and the side effect and the effect in it. They will not compare. But women, once they think, they will just carry it out immediately. That is the reason why you see that most of them, you see as if they are empowered torso
Mm.
with with their boss or their husband.
Yeah.
So that's why the question he said that why is it that the old relationship or old act trying to supersede the present? Because women,
Mm-hmm.
a man, you know what you want, you go for what you want. But some ladies or some women, they don't go for what they want, they go for what they see,
Mm-hmm.
what their eye can see,
Yes.
the flashy things,
Mhm.
the flashy things. This man is happening. It has all it takes, but they will not know the source or know how the thing. They will not, when they enter, they will not advise themselves. Peradventure, if good is not going again, can I be able to stay?
Mm-hmm.
If they can ask themselves this question and answer it, you see, many of them, they try to make a very good relationship, a very good home.
Yeah.
That's my own view.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you, Precious. Thank you. Understand. Thank you. But I want to like, put this thing, but most times you look at it, society already like put pressure on single mothers, some of them that expect them to have that higher standard. They expect them to be perfect. They expect them to be perfect parents. They expect them to be employees. To work and all that. They expect them to like, do all of that to take care of the kids as single mothers. So if they are putting a high price on themselves, some of them, that's what they would tell you. They said, okay, because I earned it. They have that ego. They have that pride that I earned it, even if I'm putting a high price on myself. So because of that, they can do everything. They can take care of their kids on themselves. They don't need any man. They go to work, they can work, they can take care of it's like, if most times you see women, they will say to you that they are multitask. They can do everything. They're cooking, they're on their phone, they are taking care of the kids, everything. That's the assumptions that they have already. So with that pressure and all that, some of them will say to you, yeah, I put the highest price on myself, so I'm okay because I earned it. And I don't know why is it like that?
Like I said earlier on, you understand, with the nature of my job, I counsel a lot of people and I go for assessment at work.
Mm.
They're just saying that, you understand, to beautify themselves, the outward appearance.
Mm.
But deep down them, they are depressed. You understand?
Yeah.
Not that they are satisfied, that they are happy. You said something. Truly, women, they are multitask.
Yeah.
They can do
Everything
10 things at
at the
you
same
see a
time.
woman cooking
Mhm.
at the same time, cleaning the baby bonbon.
Mm.
You understand? At the same
On
time,
the phone,
ironing clothes on the
on
phone.
the phone
We
at the same
men,
time.
we can't do it.
No,
That
we.
is the strength and the
Mhm.
power that God has given unto them.
Mhm.
But when it comes to relationship,
Mhm.
you understand, they can't live alone. You see, a woman can't do things alone. If she needs to buy anything in her house, she will need a man to advise
Yeah,
her.
what to do?
It might be the colleagues,
Yeah.
it might be her brother,
Mm.
it might be just a friend.
Your friend, yeah, because they always have your friend. They
You
always have
understand?
your
They
sponsor.
always have a friend. They will always need a man
Mhm.
to support them in one task or the other. Woman can't do things when it
Mhm.
comes to relationship on
Yeah,
their
on
own.
their own.
So saying that
Mm.
they can stay without a man is
Mm.
a lie. You understand?
Mhm.
Most of them, why what we talk about the topic that why do they normally put high price on them on themselves?
Mm.
It's because the way they price themselves. If they can put down their
Their
ego
ego, just bring it their
and be
standard a little
humble, the
bit down.
only
Yeah.
thing
Mm.
men need is respect.
Yeah.
We don't need anything from women. Most men, you understand, they
Mm.
don't need anything from women.
Mm.
It's only
The respect
respect
and the good food.
and a good food. Yeah. And the moment
Yeah.
why you don't give any man respect, you
Mm.
don't cook for
You
them.
don't cook. No, you
You
don't have. You
understand?
don't know how to cook. Yeah, it's
You understand?
different.
You
Yeah.
don't cook
Mm.
for them,
Mm.
things like that.
Mm.
That's what we push
Mm.
a man outside. My mom used to tell me something when I was young that even though we do something wrong, she will never punish us with food.
Like.
He said, because if she punishes us with food,
Mm.
the physical food, if we go out to steal, she will be responsible for it. In other sense, let me now twist it around.
Mm.
A woman will say, because she's got misunderstanding with you,
Mm.
if you knock on her door in the night
Yeah.
to do the biblical something,
Mm.
she will shut the door.
She shut the door, and then I think, well,
Not for one time,
eh,
not for two times, not
mm,
for three times. Those are the things that will push any man outside.
outside, and there's some of them they use that as a weapon.
They believe it's a weapon,
Yeah, it's a weapon to punish the man. You put the man straight without knowing that it's not the right.
which is
the-
not so.
It's
You
not the right
understand?
weapon, isn't it? It's not the right
If you
process.
fight with
Okay.
your man, settle
Mm,
it amicable.
mm,
When he requests for that thing, give it to him.
mm,
If you're doing that, you're
mm,
respecting your man, you're putting a fool, you're giving him that thing.
mm. Yeah, you
Before a
guys. Yeah,
man will forgive you,
yeah.
before a man will
You,
leave you,
yeah,
it will
it's
take
gonna
a
be.
long
It's gonna
time.
take up because once there's peace in that house, that was one of those things, isn't it? There's peace. I just feel like when they, when we on this platform, we normally like we talk, we like say it ways, and sometimes so women they will
Mhm.
say that you don't like women because most times like they like pampering, when they give them sweet talk, like things that favor them. You understand? But when you start to like highlight, tell them the things that maybe a man is looking for, you said it already. Respect and men don't need much.
No,
Once you respect a man, understand your man, try to like figure out the kind of person that you want to stay with. That is it. Because now, as a single parent, the standard you are putting yourself, the children, they need a man. They need a man
they
figure.
did a man room. Yeah.
They need a role model and all that. Then, what kind of standard is it? Is it a standard that can you even say that standard for even your own father when your father wanted? Do you understand what I mean? Some of them they see that their father never even had a car in their life. He never drove before. All those that, but they're looking for a man that has a car. The other sort I mean, without knowing that maybe if they have a man that is loyal, both of them can work together to get that car. But they're already looking for a man that already have a car already. You understand? Without knowing that those kind of men already, they have their own standard too. They are looking for already do you understand what I mean? Why can't even look out wait for you that they have a baggage? I'm sorry to use that word. Have a baggage, you have a child already that is not the man's child, and he's gonna come in now to take care of that child and all that. You understand? You have to make that table easier for him to come in like there, to be the man he's supposed to be. But if you put in a standard, put in a like a shield for him to like break that shield already to come in inside, eh, many men don't have that patience. The
No,
other one, they
no,
don't have that patience. There's other options out there. There are some
a
single
lot.
parents, a lot of them that are out there. So those are the problems. Those are the things that most
And
of them don't
again,
understand.
if you're putting a high standard, you're putting a high standard on yourself, and you don't have character,
Mm.
good behavior, good attitude, and you are not bringing something on the table
Yeah.
as well.
Mhm.
Because you that want to set a high standard on yourself, this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what I want. That man too has got a
You can
standard.
standard because they have
You
things they
understand?
want as
But
well.
you don't have anything on the
Mhm.
table, and you have negative behavior,
Mhm.
attitude, you are not humble. No man will stay.
It's not going to stay.
This is the reason why most of these pastor, prophet, herbalist,
Mm.
soothsayer,
Mm.
they collect their money. They chop them like a grass. What I mean that they
Yeah.
hit them like a grass is
Yeah, they
that
use they it's
they
like they use as if like Yahoo boys.
they use that
They
advantage
take
to
money from them. Yeah,
manipulate them
manipulate them
to
and use
take
the money.
money
Yeah.
from them.
Hmm.
They'll start telling them what they want to hear,
That's what I was trying to say to you. They like that sweet talk. They give them what tell them what they want to do.
which is not
If you
good.
try to tell them the truth, they will think that you're criticizing them. And most of them don't want to hear that. You understand what I mean? And
Mm.
that's why like all those people they corner, they use the opportunity to take like milk them like crazy, collect all their money and all that.
And most of them will even sleep with them as
Mm.
well. You understand? They'll use that advantage because they know what they need.
Yeah.
And they will not use that to invade them.
Invade them.
That's why young boys outside, some men outside, they know their weak point. They know that they want to be lie on. They will
Mm.
lie on them.
Mm.
After they've gained what they want, they
Then they
will
will leave
run
them.
and they will start cursing them.
Yeah.
House no go meet anybody because
Yeah.
it's what is the market you place on the table
Yeah, that's what
that they get.
they come and buy, isn't it? Because of the way you put yourself and all that. You understand? So, guys, we're still on the single mother's price tag. You understand? So it's not really, it's not that we are trying to label single mothers or trying to bash single mothers, or we're trying to like belittle them or something like that. But this is what is really happening. You understand? So some of the things maybe you are saying here, most of them will not like it, but we want to say it the way it is. We're going to be truthful so that it can benefit everybody, both the man and the woman. You understand? Because when you putting price tag on yourself, there's a kind of once you make yourself to become a market. You understand? If someone has much money, sometimes some people they just buy something which they don't even need. I don't know if you know what I'm saying. They buy something they don't need. It's not that because they just want to buy that stuff because it's attractive. I get it. They get buy that stuff, and what do? They don't use it. They see them, they throw it there because it's not really like what they need. You understand? But because they have the money to buy, are you getting me? So what that's the kind of standard you put yourself and all that. Put that price tag on yourself. You become a market. You become a price. You become a product. So someone has the money, they come and buy that product. Most does not mean that the person can use that product. Maybe it doesn't need that product. You just buy you and just like when they finish using that they throw that product because they have the money, they go for another one. You understand what I mean? So those are the things most of them they don't really understand. I think what's the person put on the comment? All right, to they say this is a very nice program. To our co-speaker on this program, please, sir, can you throw more light to explain what you mean when you said that women are emotional in nature and men are the ones that love? Thank you.
Okay.
All right, it's on you
Now,
now.
why I said that?
Okay.
from experience.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? From experience. Women, they are very emotional.
Yeah.
Maybe from the past pain
Mm-hmm.
they've gone through. And the wound is still there. It's not yet healed. Or maybe from what their mother or their family member experienced, maybe a man maltreat them. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Immediately they see a traces of a step. It might not look similar, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
They will just conclude it
That's it.
that this is what this man wants to do,
Yeah. Because of the
and
past
they will take
experiences.
it up
Mm-hmm.
because of the past experience.
Experiences. Okay.
They will never sit back to
And
reflect.
reflect and find out, baby,
You
this is
understand?
he's another different
What is
person.
really
Mm-hmm.
going on? You know, is it true or is it lie? What
Mm-hmm.
is really going on? No, just to reflect, to get the facts of the story, they will just act on it. Like what you said, maybe a man coming late, they don't know, maybe it's hold up or
Good up or
anything
something. Mm-hmm.
happen. They will just conclude.
Yeah, he's done. He's the same thing. All of you do the same thing. That's what because of their
They
past
will just
relationship.
judge you
Yeah, immediately
without asking
asking
you.
for it. Yeah.
Not
Mm-hmm.
all ladies, not all women, most of ladies
Mm.
does that.
And which is very very bad.
You understand?
Because they're acting on their emotions and they're acting on that first instinct.
Yeah.
If I said if you don't, they don't heal properly, it will affect you will still affect the other relationships because once you didn't give the person opportunity, give the person the chance to prove himself, try to find out who the person is. How do you think the person? They will give you they will give you their lifestyle that you want.
Mhm. Like you said, another question that men always love. A majority of women know that men's love. We used to love a woman, no
Mhm.
matter your standard, no matter who you be. It's only that if we can't manage that attitude any longer,
Mm.
that's when you see a man
Start liking.
who step back.
Mm.
You will never fight a man and a man will block you, will block your number.
Mm.
Most men don't do that. But most women,
What's you got for they
we're
do?
talking about love now. Any little thing, they will block your
They will-
number. They'll block you completely.
Emotions.
And women will block you. We're
Mm.
talking about love and emotion now.
Mm.
They will block you and they will still expect you to contact
To
them.
contact them. How are you going to contact them with
Someone
just
that
so they block
blocks
you
you.
already?
You
And then
understand? A woman, I would say from a scenario that happened to someone that I knew, met the guy after a relationship for about 40 years that
mm.
I don't need you anymore. I don't think that this relationship can work after 40 years relationship. Let's
14,
40,
40,
40.
40. Wow.
Let's go on our way.
No?
And the guy's okay, no problem. You know what the lady said? "Oh, I know that this is what you want,
But she was suggesting that.
but you're the one that suggested. I know that this is what you
So
want. This is what,
she was expecting him to like plead or ask like questions or like try to beg.
please don't do, and what they get to beg, and you've been showing attitude for many
Many, many
years.
years. And
The guy has been begging you, but the guy cannot take it any
any
longer.
longer.
It's okay.
He's looking for a
Thank
way to
you.
run away.
Just give me some time. He jumped on the guy. Okay, I know this is what you want. Is that not emotion?
the, the, the one you said that they'll block you and they expect you to contact
To
them.
contact them.
And then when they like open, maybe when they unblock you and they will just start accusing you. Why did you contact
Why
me?
did you
Why do you
contact
expect to
me? A woman, we're
Honestly,
talking about love and
the
emotion now.
emotions. Yeah,
If
okay.
a man, we're talking about majority.
Yeah.
If a man buy anything for a woman,
Mhm.
even though they are no longer together, the man will never request to
Request to
collect it back.
collect it back. No, no.
But a
No, no, no.
woman will say,
I want everything that you bought. They will tell you
everything I
everything.
bought you, that sneaker, that gold,
You're not going
return
out
it.
to
The
my
money
house.
you borrow from me, you must return it.
You're not, you're not going out for my house for me. No, that cloth is mine. I bought that cloth.
That is the emotion.
Everything. So you're not taking anything away. Once you're leaving this house, leave everything. You're not going.
If a man does things like that, they will say, aren't you a man? You are behaving like a woman.
So that's the emotions taking advantage of. when it comes to emotions. You understand? So that's it. I understand
We
that.
love you guys. We
It was
love women. I love my woman. I love my wife. You understand? Sometimes when she's going, most women, everybody,
everyone of
we
them.
have 2 minutes of madness. I will
Yeah.
just keep quiet. I'll be looking at her.
When emotions is taking
Later,
advantage
I will
of them.
now go to, oh, my dear, you okay? How are you? She will now smile. You understand?
Oh Lord, man, Jesus Christ! Oh gosh. So, guys, we're just trying to try to explain the women why they don't put the price tag on themselves and all that. You know what I mean? So, I don't really, I don't know.
Let me tell you part of my story, my life. I remember when because I talk from experience, when I was far back home, you understand, half business that I was doing, I sell cars in Western Avenue, all these Tokumbo cars.
Yeah, back in Nigeria, yeah.
In Nigeria, in Western Avenue, Surulere,
Yeah, Lagos.
around that Ojuelegba Road. So the street is along Stadium Hotel. So there was a lady I was dating then, years back. Because my mom has been crying to me, oh, get married, do this. I want to see my grandchildren. Okay. And I said, okay, don't let me be a Casanova any longer. And I met a lady. She came from a rich home. She came from a rich, and the family are very rich. I was telling this girl, let's get married. Let's get married. She keep on posting me, giving me story. I've got my own money because I have my own business that I'm doing. Every weekend, we didn't stay in Lagos. We normally go Republic of Benin. From Friday night, we come back on Monday morning just to chill out.
You go to Cotonou, yeah?
Yeah, just to chill out every weekend.
Yeah.
We go there to relax. You understand? When I tell this lady, we say, not yet time, not yet time. When I'm ready, if I can't wait, I can go and meet anyone that I want to marry. Things like that. She keep on giving me that story. And she has already been divorced with one boy.
So she's a single mother.
She's a single mother.
Yeah.
You understand? She's been divorced with one son. And imagine again, she's older than me with 3 years.
Okay.
I'm telling my own life.
So there was
story.
They stand everything. Okay.
You understand? Not that I'm from the quarter. I have my home businesses that I do still. Except me, they will say because the church again giving excuses because the churches I go and they go to Bible, they'll say no, things like that. Okay. What make me to make up my mind? There was a day that we went to Cotonou. When we got there, I shower and she was in the hotel bathroom bathing too, and her phone rang. She said, "Oh, help me to pick it from my bag," and I took it to her. While I searched the bag, about to take the phone, I saw these contraceptives, all this tablet they used to take.
Yeah, pills, yeah.
And anytime I asked her, what is going on? Why are you not having,
getting
pregnant?
Yeah.
They say it's not coming. Not knowing that she's using tablet. And when she now came out of the bathroom, I asked her that. So all these things you've been telling me for long is lie. So these are what you're using. You know what she said? It's part of all this emotional. They say if you can't take it, you can go and look for another person. Mr. Jim, that was the first day that I knew that tears used to be is warm like hot water. Tears just came out of my eye and it dropped on my hand.
And
very warm.
And you love this lady with all your mind and everything.
With all my mind. I said, no problem. I said, no problem. Then I just processed Jerusalem. I went to Jerusalem for 6 months. Then along the line, she said, okay, she's ready to marry. I should come back. I returned back to Nigeria. So I should give her 1 year again. And my mother was on my neck again. You understand? And when she said I should give her 1 year again, that if I can't wait, I can go and do whatever I want. And I said, no problem. And I picked my passport, went to British Embassy, got the visa.
And just leave.
I leave. When I came here again, I call her. I've met someone that I want to marry. He said I should go ahead. That if God said I'm going to marry her, it will be. After I get married, finish,
then
she
start
now
coming.
call me that she wants to be second wife. I say no way.
She's not good. It's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen. There, I don't know, emotions and all that. I don't know. And the standard. I don't. The issue is that did you find out why? What was her reasons?
It's all this high standard because the parents are rich.
Mm. So there, she's that kind of
High
the other
standard.
side of the
Yeah.
single parents, that the ones that are really
Now,
like
sometimes
she's
they can't
comforted.
make up,
Yeah, their
they
minds.
can't decide,
Mm.
they
She,
can't make up their mind. That is it.
she's comfortable, and she was thinking that she was doing you a favor and all that.
Mhm.
Maybe and two that maybe another one is that maybe she was thinking that you're coming for her because maybe her parents has money,
Thank you.
and two and all that. So and as she's with you using you, as she was expecting the right person to come.
The father of the,
That's what I'm saying.
yes, because they value the
Yeah, the father of
previous relationship
relationship
more than the
more than the
new
new
one.
one, because one, once they see their child, isn't it? They're still looking for they see the dad and all
Up
that. And
till
if
now,
the
that,
man the one if the man is the one that left them, they will still keep that place open,
mhm,
expecting him to come back in.
that is it.
That's crazy, man.
That is it. You know,
Yeah, it's crazy. All right, guys. Seriously, I don't know. The question. Yeah. Okay. What do you? This is the guy. He said again. The blocking of the phone number and expecting the person to call is something that they need serious and proper counseling. Because how
mhm,
can you block someone and expect the person to? That's the reason why. Well, that's why he was trying to explain to you that they work. They just act on emotions.
mhm.
They act on emotions. They don't really like think. They don't think it through. They don't really think it through. They
They don't
don't
take
think
it
it through.
through.
And then once they start after acting, then they start regretting it. Some of them do. Some don't regret it. So they don't care
And
because
if
they
any
expect you
guy,
to.
if you now kept mute and you
Mm,
don't call them, they'll say you don't love
you
them.
don't love them anymore.
Can you do someone that blocks you?
And then the funniest thing is that this generation, most of the things that are happening now, some of the guys they don't have patience.
Mhm.
Unlike the other generations where they study their women, they know that women act with emotions. These generations, I'm talking about the Gen Zs and what they call it again, the 2Ks and all that.
Mm.
They don't have they don't have patience at all. Once you try to act or try to behave funny, they are gone.
They're gone.
They're gone, and then
No,
some of them,
no time for drama.
they don't. I don't think they have that patience. I think I have an call. Hello, welcome.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, welcome. Good evening.
Yeah. Firstly, I want to appreciate you guys. The topic is quite insightful,
Thank you.
and then I want to quickly make an input.
Okay.
You see, this topic and talking about single moms,
Mhm.
it's something I believe that yes, the phrase single moms generalize all, but
Mm.
I think they all have different cases. You understand? They
Mm.
all have different cases that made them single mom.
Mhm.
And I think re- um, their reactions also depends on what led to them being single mom.
Yeah.
There are most of them who on their own decided to be a single mom, not because they passed through a toxic relationship or they lost their husband. No, most of them went for adoption. Most of them also went for surrogates, decided to be
Mhm.
single mom. So this now make them, when they have decided to do such thing, it means they don't see themselves entangling with men. They
Mhm.
don't see themselves entangling with men. I mean, most of them that go just for surrogates, that go for adoption, they
Mhm.
become single men, single moms. So men trying to approach these people already they have this ideology of they don't need men in their life.
Mhm.
Mhm.
You understand? And all other single moms, seeing how they live their life, try to also adopt, how their friends or some other people live. So most times these things are not, influenced by their past relationships or their experiences. Some of them also, what influences them is their fellow single moms. Do you understand?
Mm.
Their fellow single moms, their role models, the people they are looking up to. They are also influenced by what they see, their environment. not just men or relationship or spouse.
Mhm.
So I think we also have to understand that our environment also determines how their ideology is. You
Hmm.
understand? So you need to know where they are coming from to be able to determine why they placed, such worth on themselves.
Mhm.
And I believe that every woman, yes, always desire to have a loved one, you understand, close to her. But then these, circumstances always shield their mind, and it makes them, they are always expecting negativity from the opposite sex because their mindset has been placed that anything coming from the opposite sex may have that red light attached to it.
Hmm.
So I think
Is that because of
that's
their
another.
is that because of the experiences that they had or the past experiences and all that? Because that's why they
Not,
expect.
not just because of the experience. That's what I'm saying. Because of the environment, because of the perception, because of
Mm,
how
Hmm.
people view.
mm,
Because people view single moms as maybe I said either they decided to be single moms because they are not so good, or
mm,
because they are not manageable, because they are uh, toxic or
mm,
whatever. But only seeing them as a single mom always it places this tag on them,
mhm,
that you need to find out.
It's like a
There's
stigma.
something to know. There's something to find out about this person. Like it makes you want to go deep. You
okay.
understand? You don't just accept the person as you have seen the person. It's having a yellow light. You understand? Like a warning light, something
Mm,
that's there's something attached, like there's a stigma
yeah,
Hmm.
attached to being
the
a
single
single
mother.
mom.
Yeah.
So that stigma they are carrying
Mhm.
makes them to try to put a word on themselves.
Okay.
So people don't see them as worthless. Yes,
Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you so much. I
yeah,
appreciate your call.
you're welcome. Thank
Yeah. No, like what the caller said now,
Mm,
that the environment
can influence them.
constitute
Yeah.
to it can inflect them with
Mm,
their friends.
yeah.
Because what I notice from most ladies,
Mhm.
women,
Mhm.
they don't tell themselves the truth. You know, they don't say the truth to one
To
another. They
one another.
lie
They
to
lie. They
each
lie
other.
to each other.
You understand? They like to cajole one another.
Mm,
You know, men,
mm.
if you do something that is bad, your friend will tell
They'll
you,
tell you.
what,
Well, okay.
bro,
Mm,
what you did is bad.
mm.
You know, don't do that. You don't do that. You don't talk that to your woman, or you
Yeah.
don't do those attitude. But most women, they will lie to themselves. It's like a crap, no? There's a saying in my language, you know, this crap. We call
Okay.
it akon in my language. You know, crap now.
Yeah.
You know, they used to pick them from the hole. Crap.
Okay. Wait.
You know, crap.
Um.
We call it akon in my language.
Okay.
You
Just go
used
on.
to,
Mm,
you used to pick them from the hole.
uh,
They say the crap, they don't want anyone to grow more than them. Most ladies,
mm,
they lie to each other. They don't want any one of their mates,
mm.
you know, to grow more than
Oh,
them. If they see anyone climbing up,
yeah.
they'll pull them up
Oh,
down
down.
like the
That's
crap.
that the reason why they like
That,
compete against each other.
that's why they compete, they lie to
Mm,
each other.
okay.
Someone that is a single parent now
Mm,
is going through hardship. It might not be money wise, you
mm,
understand?
mhm,
We start telling the other gender that
mm,
I'm okay. Oh. I don't have any man that will control me, that will
mm,
say, sit down there.
mm,
I don't cook for any man. I
mm,
wake up anytime I like. I
mm,
eat anytime I like. I travel anytime I like. Nobody to bother me. Oh.
mhm.
It's a lie. You might be doing it, but it's a lie. They are still depressed.
So when they get home, they start crying
You
about
understand? When they get home, they will start crying. Yeah, don't take that from your husband, though.
it.
And when they now push that one out,
Out, yeah,
you understand? That one now will now see the true
yeah,
picture of
picture
life.
all the life, and then I think they someone I was thinking on TikTok, someone said the other time that they always like all of them that they want if the ones that are single, they want the ones that are already married, they want the ones that are in relationship to come out
Yes, so come and join
to
them.
join them over there. So when you come out, then you understand what is really happening. So, oh
Uh,
my gosh! All right, guys. Okay, guys. Seriously, I think it's been a long night, a roller coaster. Okay, so I don't think there's any other question here. Okay. So we'll be rounding up. We'll be rounding up. We'll be rounding up. Okay. So what is it? What is any advice or something you can like
Yeah,
give out? Is there anything that maybe you can say that, because looking at this, it's not that putting a high price on yourself or putting a high price or standard on yourself is bad, because some of them, they they deserve to take care of themselves. They deserve to be, to like have expectation, or like, the kind of person they want in their life, because when you put a price on yourself or put a tag on yourself, means that you are expecting something unique. You're expecting something that is going to be like become something that can elevate you, something that can bring good vibes to your life and all that. So I don't think it's that bad, for some of them to like put a tag on themselves.
no, it's not bad. But my advice, according to my own thought, that it is not about having high standard,
Mm,
in a negative way, in a negative sense. It's about what the guy can bring onto the table
mm,
and what you two
can bring.
can bring onto the table.
Mm.
That is what matters. For
So
both to understand each
understand each
other.
other. Okay.
You understand? That
Mm,
is what matters. You understand?
mm,
Sometimes you can't judge the book by the cover
mm-hmm.
unless you open it.
Open it.
Understand? They should not tag all men the same. We are not the same. Likewise, all women, single parents, they are not the same.
Mm.
You understand? There are some that are good among them.
Yeah.
We should just remove this stigma that all single mother they have high prices.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but most of them.
Most of them, they and those, even if they put a standard or put in the price on themselves, they should like at least lower the
They
standard
should lower it
a little bit.
they should a bit they should lower it a bit. Because in one of my programs, that's what I said. People start calling me. I said they should lower it
They should
a
lower the
bit.
standard, lower it a bit.
Everybody has got value. You have
Okay,
value, I have
have
value.
value,
You
yeah,
understand? But let's lower our value
a bit.
for us to meet
To meet
the
just
right
come on.
man and the right woman.
We meet at the
We
middle.
meet at the middle.
Come and meet
You
at the middle so
understand?
that we can start learning, like try to like understand each other, try
Yes.
to like accommodate each other, try to like adjust. But if
If you high your value and
well,
I high my
well,
value, who is going to
who's
come
gonna
down?
cut that? No one.
A man will just lie to them that
Mm,
any man might come down after he tap what he wants to tap. We just run away.
yeah,
But let them bring their
turn
value
it down a bit.
for the desire of God to be fulfilled on
In
this
them.
planet.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Guys, this is where we're gonna stop this evening. It's been a long evening. I appreciate every one of you. Those are putting comments, those are called and all that. Also, and I want to use this opportunity to let you guys know. Say it again. He has his own YouTube channel. Okay, so um gonna get his outreach
Transformation.
transformation outreach. Understand? So it's on YouTube channel. His YouTube is also on TikTok and all that. So I get me. And like I said to you guys, he's a very, very, very good friend of mine and someone that I respect a lot. And you guys haven't seen him for a while now because, like I said to you, he's always busy. He's a very, very busy man. And for him to come here this evening, we are blessed. I think you guys learn one or two things, you understand? So thank you so much, BJ. And
Thank you
thank
very
you for
much.
coming
Thank
and
you,
all that.
everyone.
Okay. All right, guys. That's what we're going to stop this evening. And I hope that we're going to see you guys next week, Friday, on a very good topic as well. Okay. Have a lovely weekend. And make sure that you share the program. Okay. If you didn't join us at the beginning, just go back and watch it again. I getting me. So if there's any other question as well, the number is on the screen: +44 744 982 3878 76. Just send us a message. I will like try my best. Okay, to respond and then answer that. On that note, have a wonderful weekend. See you next week Friday.
Bye.
Thank you, BJ.
Bye.